Hello, this is Pamela Lynch, and I am here with Deborah Small, and I am so excited to be able to have her share a little bit about our upcoming Bali retreat for New Year's Eve. So welcome, Deborah.
Hey, Pamela, how are you?
I'm great, thank
It's
you.
good to see you on Zoom.
Good to see you here too.
I know. Yeah, this is kind of like, one of those first things for me. I think I've only done it once ever, to do a Zoom live. And yeah, it's good to try new things.
Yeah. So what do we have at Bali? We have 2 rooms left.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So space for 2 rooms. And would you like to tell people about why New Year's Eve and why this New Year's Eve in Bali?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's no time like the present. And we are going into kind of a, an auspicious time. It's like the turn of a century. And I think sometimes we don't take enough time for ourselves, just a time out to get away from our humdrum lifestyle or just from the busyness, in our day-to-day life. And I think the retreat is really an opportunity for us to do that, to take some time away from that and just to tap in to our higher self. And because we really have all the answers, all of us have all the answers, but we keep so busy in our day-to-day life and the mind is so busy that we can never hear. So coming on the retreat is really going to help people to take time away from this so that they can hear themselves, their own intelligence, and at the same time being in Bali is just so beautiful. We've all talked about it before, being a very heart-centered place, and that's why we even called the retreat a heart-centered retreat in Bali. People have a lot of reverence there for Mother Nature. Everything is done with a lot of reverence, and it's like anything else. You probably have noticed that if you come into a room full of people that are happy, it's contagious. You feel that happiness. And so also if you come into a room where people are sad, you kind of feel that sadness. So when you come to Bali, it kind of rubs off on you. And, the reverence for life and for your life is really heightened there. And the heart is really opening there. So, I would say to people that there's 2 rooms left. And if you wanted to snap one of these up, don't let doubt or fear or negativity hold you back from making that decision, because at the end of the day, you have to decide. Like if you decide that I am worthy, then the universe will support you. So first you have to make the step forward in a little bit of faith, and then the universe will support you. And like I said, once you get there, like in all the years that I've run retreats, all the time, every time when I go, people always come out saying, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I spent the money. I'm so glad I spent the time. I'm so glad even I left everything behind, because we don't take enough time for ourselves. And like I said, we get really lost in everything. So when you take time out like this, on the retreat that we're going to, you're going to hear yourself and you're going to be inspired, and we're going to be writing and basically setting yourself up for the new year. It's a very auspicious time at New Year because it's the beginning of a whole new year, and the prospects and everything that it can hold is what you create. Yeah. So when you're in a place like Bali, where, like I said, people have so much reverence for Mother Earth, and there's so much heart in that place, that you will come from the same space and you will create something for yourself, which surely will be different.
Yeah. And we started by having the welcoming ceremony on the 29th. So we have the 29th, 30th, and the 31st leading up to the fire ceremony, where we'll be looking at, what was this past year, even this past decade like, and what are sort of the highlights, so that we can come into this new decade really aware of how far we've come in 10 years.
Exactly. And when we are with people that are of the same mindset, where we want to create something that's better, and something also that's good for our planet, for all humans, and it always starts with us. So when you are with these kinds of people, it's easier to hear yourself. It's easier to hear your higher intelligence. It's easier to prepare and create. Basically, you want to be in a place where you can create. Do you know 95% of our minds works in the subconscious? So the subconscious is just about what I did in the past, my whole story, my whole pattern, and that's where I go, my story, my pattern. And some of that stuff is also about the future, because the mind doesn't know the future, it can't fathom it, so it's very much afraid of the future, you know it. And it also doesn't know death, so it's completely afraid of death. But the conscious mind, which is about 5%, if we access the conscious mind, then we are creating. And so when you come on the retreat with us, first of all, I'll be teaching some Bikram Yoga. We'll do meditations. We're going to explore so many beautiful things in Bali. It's going to help you actually really to access this conscious mind. And also we are going to learn some tools of how you can do this in your day-to-day life. Because really that's what's going on for us, is we don't know how to access this conscious mind. And we have to use our willpower. We have to use our determination. And we also have to use discipline. And I would say that that's one of the unique things that I offer, you know, when people come on a retreat with me, is that I help you to understand this and how you can incorporate this in your life. So, you know, it's going to be a fantastic time just to learn about yourself, because there are so many things we don't know about ourselves. Yeah. We go and explore everything on this planet, but how many of us actually explore who we are? Right. So this is going to be a great opportunity for that.
Yeah, and then us being there, because we're in this beautiful environment, we're going to be so present. So
exactly.
we can be with ourselves, right? Yes. We're not by ourselves. We're never by ourselves.
Exactly. Yes.
We are with other heart-centered people, and we can be so present when we're in a different environment. And when we're accessing these different parts of ourselves, and we're exploring who we are, you know, who we were, who we are now, and who do we want to become, right? So one of the things that I teach is to change your story.
Right? Yes, and we do write the story. Yeah. We write our own story. We just don't know it. And when you bring awareness to that, and I think, you know, the beautiful thing, even on this retreat as well, people are really lucky, is that you are going to be there and help us to, you know, do some of that writing and to create something that you want to see in the future, because that's how it is. You have to create, you have to bring into this reality what it is that you want. And writing is a powerful way to do that. And so you'll be guiding us through that, through some writing and journaling. And I'm looking forward to it, because in actual fact, I've been trying to get into one of your sessions for a while, but I have such a busy schedule. It's been so busy. So I personally am looking forward to just sitting and writing and see, you know, what you offer. So it's going to be cool for me too.
Yeah, and there's a little piece of it that's magical. It's about opening up the quantum field and being able to have all this beautiful energy that flows through us all. It flows through us all. We pinch it off when we're disconnected, right?
Correct.
So it allows us to connect in and be present, just really feel the flow and be in the flow while you're writing. But it's magical.
So it's a really, you know, this retreat is really a combo that's very different. And like I said, 2 rooms left, people. Don't hesitate. Like, registration is probably going to close in a week, and then it's over. Like, you know, I have a little saying when I teach yoga: if you're late, it's over. Like, you have to,
What do you say?
If you're late, it's over. Like, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and don't hesitate. So so that's basically what I'm saying, is there's 1 more week left. There's 2 more rooms left. Join us. We would love to have you. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to be in beautiful Bali. It's going to be warm. The food is amazing. Our activities that we have planned is amazing. We have beautiful people helping us there, putting together this beautiful retreat for us. We couldn't be more blessed. So if you want to join us, just let us know. We'll go to the website. We will on this, I guess on this live, we might be able to add the link to help people to find it. But so I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Oh, me too. I am so excited. It's only basically a month away.
Couple more weeks. Yes.
And it'll be the end of this decade before we know it. So
I know.
Do something really special for yourself.
Yes. Whenever I think about the Bali and it's just a few weeks away, my heart just expands. It's just expanding. So if you want to come and expand your heart with us, we would love to have you. And
Yeah.
That's all I can say, really.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the last 2 weeks training with you in Bikram Yoga it's life-changing. It allows us to really access all of the emotions, and we want to bring those up. We need
Yes.
to access all of our emotions, not just some
Yes.
of them. We
Yes.
be able to
Well,
express.
I'm so happy for that. And you know, like with Bikram Yoga, it's one of the things that I've been doing for many, 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 many years. And I'm so happy to share that with people, not just on physical level, physical, emotional, you know, it's just biochemical. It works on so many levels. It cleanses out. But very important, what it does is it helps us to access the conscious mind. So that's where we want to live, in that creativity. That's where we are not afraid, because we are not in that story, that 95% of the subconscious mind. And it's not bad. It's just that we don't know that we are doing it. Yeah. And all of us, when we arrive here, we come with a story, because that's the way you come through. You come through the mother. The mother prepares you for the outside world. So there's a story. And then you come out and you think, okay, well, this matches the story, which was in the mother's womb. And so it's a preparation for us, but it's not who we are, you know? It's just the journey we have to go on that journey to find out, who am I? Yeah. And that's the journey that, you know, that's most important. And Bikram Yoga really helps us to access it. Literally, like, you could probably see that it literally takes all the junk out of you, like who you are not, so that you can see who you are. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to doing the Bikram Yoga in Bali. We have a beautiful studio that we're going to use, so it's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah, love it.
I hope people join us and, you know, scoop up the last 2 rooms.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Pamela.
Love you
You
so
have a
much.
good day. Take care, and I love you too. Bye.